Hey guys, today we're going to be checking out this Viper V1300X mini loader from Viper. Very capable machine, especially for the size and the price. Two very important things. You get a lot of attachments you can put on this machine. You get two sets of auxiliary hydraulics, 1,300-pound lift capacity, 24 horsepower Yanmar diesel engine, three hydraulic pumps. Like I said from the beginning, very capable machine. So we're gonna check this thing out. First, let's get under the hood, or we'll show you one of the features right there. So this gives us a little bit better visual now with the boom all the way raised up and your locks on. Put those there because I know my wife is gonna watch this video. If I didn't, she'd kill it. Yeah, but anyway, there you can see your light a little bit better. But with the boom raised up, really what I wanted to show you is it just is lockable if you didn't want anybody tinkering under the hood. But raise that up. It's got hydraulic shocks, so lifts up real easy. Gets a really everything here, and if you really need it to, you take these 4 bolts loose, and that really is another motor. Let me show you a little bit closer view of this. So as you see, everything's pretty wide open. All your filters, battery, maintenance items, for the most part, is pretty open. And I think one thing I like that Viper does is, like I said, with just being able to kind of make this all wide open and take all these plates off. If you needed to work on it and do maintenance, that is super key, because as any business owner or operator knows, I mean, you don't want downtime. When you have a business and you're using the machine, things happen. Stuff like a line could break, a battery could go dead, anything can really happen. And being able to get in there, replace something quick is super key, because at the end of the day, efficiency is key. You know, you need to be able to get to this quick. So, you know, if you bust the line or whatnot, you're working on a job, something, you need to be able to repair it real fast and have good turnaround time. Get back to being productive with this machine and making money. But back to the machine itself. Yanmar diesel engine. Like I said, it's a little dusty because we do have about 50 hours on this machine. We've been using the heck out of it. Another thing I like is, these plates are removable, the weights, and then you have these little turn wing nuts. That way you can get access to that stuff too. I think that's really nice as far as easy maintenance. Here's some of your controls, by the way, but I'm gonna take this off so I can show you under here. All right, now that we got this plate off, you can see that you get accessibility, a huge amount of accessibility, but it's nice to just be able to take a couple of these wing nuts off, either 6 of these wings nuts off, to take both of these plates off. And then as you see, you got accessibility to a couple things here. And while you don't have accessibility to a huge amount of stuff, it's just the principle of being able to do that real easy without tools, just being able to take those wing nuts off and get to something real fast. Between that and the fact of being able to get everything under here, take that plate off real easy, just the ease of accessibility all around on this machine is something that I really like. You know, being able to, if you absolutely need to work on something, less downtime. Everybody knows you don't want downtime when you're working with one of these machines. It needs to be efficient, needs to be productive. So that's super key with these machines. All right, let's turn this little thing on. Let's go hook up. We got a self-leveling front bucket there too. I think that's awesome. But I think we're gonna go hook up something else and get some use out of this thing. Normally you have to disengage that brake, but in this case,
I already had that off. So, also one thing, here's your throttle right here. One thing I do have about this machine that I don't like necessarily is how this engages. You gotta really finagle it and kind of get used to it. There we go. Kind of locks into place there. Now we're ready to go. Alright, I already got my pins pulled, so we're just gonna back away and drop that thing. Go over to our pallet forks here. Hook those things up. This right here is a 6-foot bush hog that this thing is lifting. Iron craft bush hog. It's no light feat for this thing, but nevertheless, it will do it. As you can see, it is lifting this 6-foot bush hog. I don't know the most you want to do with this machine. It gets a little rocky, not gonna lie, but it'll do it. 1,300 pound lift capacity with this machine, so it's pretty capable at this size. Ourselves a round bale. Wet round bale too. Love that self-leveling front end. That's awesome. Turn this thing down. Turn it down a little bit so you guys can hear me. Going pretty slow now, but at least you guys can hear me. And speaking of speed, you're not gonna go flying in this thing. I mean, top speed on this, I believe, is 3.5 miles an hour, but like I said earlier, 1,300 pound lift capacity. So for this little guy, it's pretty capable. These machines are made in Dayton, Ohio, which, relatively speaking, is pretty close to us. So I mean, parts and whatnot, pretty easy, pretty accessible, at least for us at the dealer. We got 2 of these machines. We've sold a couple too, but we got 2 of these machines right now at the dealer. This one, being a demo, will be at a discounted price. We're thinking probably somewhere around $27,000 for that. Brand new, these are about $30,000 machines. But you get a lot. You get that Yanmar diesel, you get the 3 hydraulic pumps. I mean, so many attachments you can run with this thing. You can run, you know, like basically a 48-inch, 49-inch bucket, 4-foot implements, like a 4-foot bush hog. Trencher, you can do like a 3-foot trencher with this thing. So for the money, for the size, it's very capable to do a lot. So yeah, I mean, that's the basics of this machine. I'll stop it real quick so you can kind of see some of the controls. Here's your hydraulic controls for, like, if you're doing a grapple or something like that. Here's the side for like a constant. Actually, that side is for, but anyway. You also got a float feature. So, see, you got your detent there. Your little screen just gives you basic maintenance data. hours, whatnot, of the machine. But overall, like I said, I think for the money, for this size, this package, getting a really neat machine. Like I said in the beginning, we use the heck out of this little Viper loader. Just so handy to have something with this much lift capacity in this size machine.
Well, guys, that's my take on this Viper V1300X. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and got to see some practical use of this and see a little bit of the utility at least. I'd love to be able to put a bush hog on here, but we don't have one to show you. But anyway, you know, the fact that it was able to lift that bush hog, it was able to lift that wet round bale. I know not a big round bale, but still, nevertheless, again, this thing has a lot of utility. You can put so many attachments on this thing: trencher, bush hog, mulcher, obviously pallet forks, a bucket, postal digger, all kinds of stuff that you can really put on this machine, and it's already ready to go with these auxiliary hydraulics for whatever attachment you might need. And the fact that the accessibility on this machine is just great, in my opinion, at least. I think they make it very easy to get to whatever you need to. That means less downtime. Less downtime means more productivity with this machine, and you can keep it making money for you and keep it in production, you know, which is the ultimate goal. You know, you need to be able to make money with these machines, other not just to look at. So anyway, I hope you guys again really enjoyed this video. Comment down below, let me know what your take on this machine is, if you liked it, or any attachments that you'd love to pair with this machine, or what you would do with this machine. We have 2 of these in stock. So this is one of our demo units, or our only demo unit. So this one is somewhere around 26, 27,000. Our one with 0 hours on it, somewhere around 28, 29. And they normally sell for about 30, but we try to be very competitive. So if you would like to look at one of these machines, stop on by Randall Equipment in Dillsboro, Indiana. Shoot us a message or give us a call, 812-704-2906. We'd love to hear from you, and have a great day.